days it's a very bright morning, and one thing that came to my head first thing is that make some pickle for my friend Bernali Goswami, who had really requested me long time back. So let's go and prepare some pickle today. I have the sun to really dry them. Okay, so today I'm planning to try out a vegetable recipe, a vegetable pickle recipe. In fact, so I have here around a bowl of mixed vegetables, whatever was available at home, beans, carrots and florets of cauliflower. And now I have taken it in a pan, all of them together, and I'm spreading some salt there and some really hot boiling water, and just cook them. We'll cook them for 2 or 3 minutes, just for 2 or 3 minutes, and switch it off. The flames will be shut down after that. So after 2-3 minutes, this is the first boil that my vegetables are getting, the first boil there. So now I'm going to shut it down and strain it in a strainer. So this is how they look after being strained. I'm now going to put in some chilies there, as many as I want, but I haven't broken them and I haven't slit them. I'm just putting them there, and while it's still hot, I'm going to put some red chili powder, just a little, as much as you want. This is Kashmiri red chili powder, so just for the color. Then I already have some salt in there, and I haven't washed them. I've just strained the vegetables, so a little bit of salt, not much. And then some more of the turmeric powder. So now I put in, say, around 1.5 teaspoons of turmeric powder, and now we'll mix them. So I'm trying to mix all of them together properly, and then we will spread it out in a dish. So I've spread them out in a dish, and this is how they are now looking, and now they're going to get dried in the sun. Let me see how long I take. It depends on how hot the sun is, and accordingly I will see. I'll have to wait and see till they are a little dry, but we need to be careful about a few things. We have to be careful that we do not have any insects falling on them. One thing that's very common is the presence of the fruit fly or the kunkuni maki. We have to be careful not a single of it falls on that particular, our pickle. Otherwise, it's really going to get spoiled. So let it dry itself in the sun, but we have to be careful that it should not be over dried also. So we'll come and check in between. Here I'm heating around 1.5 cups of mustard oil. This mustard oil has to be completely smoked fully and then cool down. This will also go into my dried vegetables. So we had such a strong heat in the sun today. See, in just around 3 hours, they're completely dry. This is the stage I want. I really don't want it completely, all the water gone. That's not the way we want it. Just semi-dry this way. And this is how I normally make it. In between, now here, I have heated up a pan, and I'm going to put in these dry, just lower the heat there and put in the dry masalas. So 2 bay leaf, around 5 teaspoons of, this is the, panch furan there, okay, and there 1 teaspoon of jeera or cumin seeds, and of course 2 dry chilies, and here around 3 teaspoons of mustard seeds. Because I'm making it very less quantity, therefore the masala is also very less. So just dry roast it for some time, and then I'm just going to put in around 3 teaspoons of, this is coriander powder. I did not have coriander seeds at home. It is better you use coriander seeds, but both of them are the same. No problem with that, right? So we just heat it up, and of course I'll give around 1 teaspoon of Kashmiri red mirch for the color. And then I'll just heat it a bit. I think that's done. We already have the entire house burning in the flavor or the scent and beautiful aroma of dried spices. So this is done actually. And before I sneeze out, I'll just shut it down, and then we'll wait for it to cool down, and then we'll give it a nice whisk. So this is how I have given a whisk in the mixie, and because it's cooled a little, not fully cooled however, we are just putting in all of the masala into the oil there, the mustard oil that I've used. And into this I'm going to now put in my vegetables. Alright, and then we're going to give it a nice mix there. Alright, give it a nice mix. I think the salt was fine, but I guess I might need to put in a little more of salt because I've added the spices also now. Just a pinch of salt that I'll give in now, and a little bit of vinegar. Okay, so just I think half a teaspoon of salt goes in, and right, and little bit of vinegar that I'll put in now. So a little bit of vinegar there, say 1 and 2 caps or 2 teaspoons of vinegar. And again we'll mix it a bit. You can remove this, I guess, it didn't get properly mixed. See, it's a beautiful color that's coming up. And now this has to go to the sun, again mature in the sun for as long as possible in the heat of the sun. And then only I'll say, I think for me, with the heat that I had, and the sun had the heat today, that amount of heat I think I will need around say 3 or 4 days, or at best I think 1 week in the sun, and then it will be mature and ready to be eaten and to go into a proper bowl. But for now I'll keep it like this, open, and might be covered with a sieve and keep, because otherwise there might be some insects that might fall in, and after that it will actually go and dry in the sun and mature. So this is my vegetable pickle recipe on demand from one of my subscribers, and I hope you like this recipe. It's a very easy one. You can do it with any vegetables of your choice. One thing that I'm missing here are some some peas, green peas, because the green peas will really make it better. So I just did with whatever I had. I hope you like this recipe. You give a like and a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Thank you so much for watching.